good morning. Coming to you live from BB26 Goldmont Street in La Accra. You're watching ABC Headlines. I am KHADIJAH ISSIFU. Coming up in the headlines, President John Dramani Mahama pledges a review of single-spine salary structure and the pension system as part of effort to address long-standing concerns of public sector workers. Court remands the two women accused of assaulting a 12-year-old girl at La Roman Junior High School pending the completion of police investigations. We have these and many more coming up shortly. Do stay tuned. Time this morning. We are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at ABC News GH_. Now to the details. President John Dramani Mahama has pledged to review the single-spine salary structure and the pension system as part of efforts to address long-standing concerns of public sector workers. The president gave the assurance at the opening of the Ghana National Association of Teachers 54th National Delegate Congress and 7th quadrennial conference in Accra on Monday, January. The conference was held under the theme Education and Development. The Ghana Education Service at 50, reflecting, reviewing, revising and growing the profession and the unions. President Mahama said the current salary structure had become unsatisfactory and no longer served the interests of workers.
We're not going to accept it. We'll negotiate with the new government. And so it took quite a while for the negotiations to take place. But eventually, we managed to get a spine that was working. It was not exactly straight, a bit crooked, but at least everybody got something, you know. And so we started paying the arrears and all that, and we managed to get through all that before we left office in 2016. Since then, a few things have happened. The spine is very crooked now, and everybody is unhappy. Everybody is unhappy with the spine. And so, of course, TUC raised it with us and asked if we could look at the whole salary structure again. And I can say that we're very willing to do that so that we're able to remunerate people better so that they can give off their best in terms of what we ask them to do. A few years ago, we did a new pension reform. Everybody was happy, tier 2, tier 3. It looks like the time has come for us to look at it again. And so again, TUC, as a leader of organized labor, raised it with us. And I told Comrade Joshua and his team that we're prepared to put together a working team to look at the whole pension reform and come up with some suggestions and see how we can improve it so that everybody is.
Meanwhile, President John Dramani Mahama has strongly condemned the recent attacks on teachers in parts of the country, expressing concern over the handling of a case involving the assault of a teacher by students of KHADIJAH Senior High School. The incident, which surfaced online on October 2025, showed students reportedly attacking the teacher after he refused to allow them to cheat in exams. Reports indicate that the parents of the students reached an out-of-court settlement following a police report on the matter. Speaking at the delegate conference of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, the president expressed disappointment that the students had not faced formal disciplinary action.
And a safe and secure working environment is a must. Indeed, I saw that video of I think it was a maths teacher being beaten because when he was invigilating, he refused to allow our children to cheat. And they had a sense of entitlement. And so why did you not allow us to cheat? And the unfortunate thing is that the matter went to the police station, and the parents of the students went to the police, and they said they settled the matter amicably. I mean, how is that? This is assault, it's criminal, you know. But when we inquired, the police also said, I think the teacher was compensated, so he didn't want to press charges anymore. But I said, at least the children should have been booked They should have been taken through the legal process, and at least, if nothing at all, they should have been bonded to be of good behavior for a period of time. And then we'll believe that justice has been done. But just for parents to come and, pay a little compensation, it will encourage others to do the same. And so, as for assaults on teachers, I am with you 100%.
Now, away from that, coalition of unpaid teachers has threatened to stage another demonstration and is also considering legal action against the government over delays in the payment of salary arrears and the issuance of staff identification cards to its members. The group says more than 6,000 teachers who have worked for between 12 and 15 months have been paid only 2 months' salary, with the prolonged delays worsening their cost of living pressures despite a protest organized last year.
I would say this is a young government who took over the office of government since January 2025. In our meetings with the Minister of Education, he made us know that there were issues in the education sector that they were trying to resolve. And issues with salary arrears cut across not just the education sector. Even our college nurses have also not received their arrears. So it's like a matter of priority. It's a matter of priority right now as to whom they will attend to in the nearest possible time. So in a nutshell, I realized that, leadership realized that we were placed on a budget. We were given clearance and placed on a budget which we were told the clearance expired. Now that the clearance has been reactivated, we were expecting to be paid 2025 because the clearance came in October. November, December came, they validated us with the full arrears. Only 1 month came in November and then 1 month came in December. So we don't see it as a negligence though, but we see it as a matter of priority and urgency. Thank you.
In more news, residents of the Ayawaso East constituency have been mourning the death of their Member of Parliament, Nazar Ture Mahama, describing him as a humble and hard-working leader who remained close to the people. The late MP was laid to rest on Monday, January 5, 2026, following a short illness that led to his passing a day earlier. After the burial, constituents reflected on his service to the constituency, recalling his commitment to community development and his readiness to listen to and support residents.
His goodwill, care about people, he's a humble man. If some people are accusing him that he is not talking in the parliament, but not the talking, it's the deed and your work. That's what people see and vote for you. But not the talk. We have plenty of people in the parliament, but we didn't see them talking. It was like the same as this Nazar. He don't talk, but when you come to his constituency, you see that he's a good man. I wish them all the best after his death. All now about his family, his friends, and the wife. We wish them well.
Constitution is very good for him. We can't tell. As an MP, where some people are praising him, some people can never praise him because of the politics. So we thank God, but he's a very nice guy. He's a very, very, very nice guy. We can't do anything but to him. We just pray to him.
I know he's an NDC man, but I can say even we, the MP people, we shock. We are all there in Central Mosque. Nazar is a good person for everybody, not only his party. And we are praying for him that his goodness should follow him until the day we will go and meet him. And then we are praying for him that whatever they will ask him inside the grave, God should help him to give him a mouth to answer. That is how we Muslims, that is our faith we have.
He is among those who encouraged me. He encouraged me into politics. He means a lot to me. He helps a lot. And his wife, Ajiatu, is one person who also is the one encouraging people to athletes and also helping the community a lot, because she organized, as Naza himself, he likes people. He is in support of many people. I don't know how people will feel or will live without him, even though God is the one looking at us all.
May Allah give.
Still on this, President John Dramani Mahama has expressed deep sorrow over the passing of the late Member of Parliament for Ayawaso East, Mahama Naza Toure, describing the loss as shocking and painful. While commiserating with the bereaved family, the President said the death of the legislator came unexpectedly and urged the family to remain strong despite the difficult moment. Nobody would have thought that Toure would leave us so soon. His death came as a shock to me, but God knows best. May his soul rest in peace, and our deepest condolences to you, his family. Stay strong in these difficult times, President Mahama stated. The President's remarks come as tributes continue to pour in from colleagues, party members, and the public, following the sudden demise of the Ayawaso East lawmaker, who was widely regarded for his commitment to public service. He prayed for the peaceful repose of the late MP's soul and offered his heartfelt condolences to the family as they mourn their loss. As a four-term Member of Parliament, Mahama Naza Toure served in several key parliamentary capacities, including as Vice Chairman of the Energy Committee and as a member of the Roads and Transport Committee, the House Committee, and the Private Members' Bills and Motions Committee. The La District Court has remanded two women accused of assaulting a 12-year-old girl in the vicinity of La Roman Junior High School, pending the completion of police investigations. The accused, Precious Giftan Mesope, aged 22, and Princess Giftan Mesope, aged 25, have been charged with conspiracy, assault, and cruelty to a child. Their mother, Priscilla Novishi Wanyo, is said to be on the run and is currently being sought by the police. Both women pleaded not guilty to the charges when they appeared before the court. A bail application filed on their behalf was refused, with the court ordering that they be held in custody for 2 weeks. The case has been adjourned to January 19. Opposing the bail request, the prosecutor, Chief Inspector Gladys Akins Asari, told the court that investigations were still ongoing and that the continued detention of the accused persons was necessary. She further argued that there was a risk the accused could abscond if granted bail. Presenting the fact, Chief Inspector Asari said the victim, whose name has been withheld for her protection, was known to assist the Mesope family with errands and household chores. She explained that on December 30, 2025, the girl reportedly had a disagreement with the accused person's 7-year-old brother, which escalated into a physical altercation in which the boy sustained injuries. The matter was later reported to the family members, after which the accused persons allegedly traced the girl and assaulted her. The incident was captured on video and circulated on social media, leading to the arrest of the accused for prosecution. In more news, Class Media Group has condemned the assault of one of its journalists by personnel of the Ghana National Fire Service, calling for a thorough investigation into the incident. In a statement issued on Monday, January 5, speaking on behalf of the media, Alhaji Seydou Agongo expressed deep concern over the attack, stressing that it threatens press freedom and the safety of journalists in the country. Such incidents not only threaten press freedom and the safety of journalists, but also undermine Ghana's credibility and standing as a champion of media rights. Alhaji Agongo said he urged the authorities to conduct a swift and impartial investigation to establish the facts and ensure accountability. The journalist, whose identity has not been disclosed, was reportedly performing his lawful duties at the time of the assault. Class Media Group emphasized the need for full cooperation from all parties involved to safeguard media practitioners. Class Media Group reiterated its commitment to promoting responsible journalism and called for calm as the matter is addressed. Meanwhile, the Ghana National Fire Service has clarified the circumstances surrounding a viral video on social media that allegedly shows fire officers assaulting a civilian, saying the incident is under active investigation and urging the public to remain calm. Speaking on ABC Midday, the head of Public Relations Divisional Officer Grade 2, Desmond Aka, said the service has taken note of the video, which has sparked public concern and allegations that a journalist was assaulted by fire personnel. According to Ghana National Fire Service, the alleged assault is currently being investigated by the police, and the service has pledged its full cooperation to help establish the fact. He also noted that an internal committee has been set up to review the conduct of its officers on duty.
And some thieves wanted to steal some of the salvage items of the affected portion. So we had to call in the police about 5 or so different occasions, and they had to come in to even accost some of them. And this morning, one of them came with his own group just to cause mayhem. So unfortunately, our men had to discipline him. And one journalist who was also at the scene trying to film was prevented from filming, his phone seized, and then the matter reported to the Kaswa police. And the journalist is alleging that our men assaulted him. But since we have reported the matter to the police, we want the police to help us to unravel the whole factual facts about the whole incident. And then if it turns out that indeed our men assaulted him, then the law should take its course. But if it also turns out that the journalist who is alleging that he was assaulted turns out to be false, then we'll also take him on, because we will not sit down for anybody to take the good work that we have done and to discredit us in such circumstances. Because yesterday, the affected market, there wasn't any single fire hydrant there. We had to shuffle between long distances to bring water to be able to deal with the fire. So the allegation out there, the videos available that we have reviewed, nowhere in those videos depicts that firefighters assaulted a journalist. But it was a thief that came with his tax that was being disciplined by the firefighters, and which we also condemned the assault that was meted out to that thief. And therefore, management has set up an inquiry into that matter, and therefore disciplinary action will be taken against.
That's how we wrap up with the headlines this morning. For more news, visit our website at www.abcnewsgh.com and follow us on our social media at abcnewsgh_. ABC in the Morning comes up next with Abnamanti. I am KHADIJAH ISSIFU. Do have a nice day.